Hey there, this is Teacher Ola Podcast episode 242, Weekend Activities Vocabulary Booster. Are you tired of lacking confidence when speaking English? Does it block you from achieving your true goals? This podcast is the place for you. This is Teacher Ola Podcast. My name's Ola Mierniczak and I empower English learners to become confident speakers. The key to fluency is in your pocket. You'll boost your vocabulary, brush up your grammar, and improve your pronunciation. Enjoy the journey to fluency. Hello there, I'm so happy you're here. Good to have you. Now, today we're talking about the weekend. Everybody's talking about the May long weekend in Poland, so here we go. Let's talk about free time and relaxing. Today I've got 4 fixed expressions, 8 phrasal verbs, and grammar point. And the grammar point, what tenses do we need to have a nice small talk about the weekend? Yeah, let's go. And one thing before we begin, go to teacherola.com/newsletter and sign up there if you want to be up to date with fresh episodes and worksheets delivered straight into your inbox. teacherola.com/newsletter. Right, now we can go. Let's start with some expressions connected with weekends. I have prepared 4 expressions. Let's go. 1. I'm going to have a night in. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying in. I need to rest, nap, watch some movies, eat, and do nothing. So if that's your plan for this weekend, you can say proudly, I'm going to have a night in. The opposite of that is, I'm going to have a night out. I'm going to go to clubs, pubs, bars, meet some friends, have fun, enjoy good drinks and good company. So, if you're going out this weekend, you can say, I'm going to have a night out. 3. Let's kick back and relax this weekend. To kick back means to relax, right? But in English, it's not uncommon to put together 2 similar expressions for emphasis. Kick back and relax is like relax and relax. 4. We should make the most of the weekend. To make the most of something is to gain as much advantage, pleasure as you can from somebody or something. From the weekend here, to enjoy the weekend to the fullest. These were the 4 expressions. Let's have them once again. I'm going to have a night out. I'm going to have a night in. Let's kick back and relax this weekend. And 4, we should make the most of the weekend. Okay, time for some phrasal verbs. There's no fluent communication without them. So let's learn or refresh a few of them. I've got 8 for you today for this weekend edition of phrasal verbs. 1. To clean up, to tidy or organize a place. Sometimes we feel that a weekend seems to be the best day for cleaning, and we clean up on our days off. Listen to this example sentence. After the party, we need to clean up the house before our guests arrive. 2. To stay in, to remain at home instead of going out. It's similar to the first expression we've had today. Do you remember? It was, I'm going to have a night in. So this time, it's a phrasal verb to stay in. Listen to this. I'm feeling tired, so I think I'll just stay in and watch movies. 3. To chill out, to relax and unwind, usually in a calm manner, to spend time relaxing, to relax once again and stop feeling angry or nervous about something. For instance, let's chill out at the park this weekend. 4. To wind down, to relax and reduce stress, especially at the end of a busy period or after a period of activity or excitement or hard work. So it's just another way of saying relax, right? So we have relax, wind down, unwind, chill out, kick back, right? Okay, let's hear this phrasal verb in a sentence. After a long week at work, I like to wind down by taking a walk. 5. To have someone over. To invite someone to come to your house for a visit or socializing. So if you have someone over, they come to your house for a meal, drink, etc. because you have invited them. For instance, we're having some friends over for dinner this weekend. 6. To meet up with. To arrange to see someone in a social context. To do something together. To see and talk to someone. To illustrate the meaning of this phrasal, I have an example sentence for you. Let's meet up with Sarah and Jack at the cafe. 7. To catch up with. Weekend is a perfect and often the only chance to catch up with friends and family. To catch up with someone means to spend time with someone and update each other on what has happened recently. Yeah, so it's to communicate with someone by talking in person or on the phone or by exchanging messages and learn or discuss what has been happening in their life. For instance, it's been a while since we last saw each other. Let's catch up this weekend. 8. To set off. Very easy. To begin a journey or trip. That's it. To start a trip, to start a journey. For instance, we need to set off early in the morning. Okay, here you go. 8 phrasal verbs that will certainly come in handy while speaking about weekend and free time. Let's have them listed once again. To clean up, to stay in, to chill out, to wind down, to have someone over, to meet up with, to catch up with, to set off. Now, what about grammar? How to put it all together? What tenses do you need to communicate about the weekend? Well, while speaking about a weekend that is over, you're going to use past simple tense. For instance, did you enjoy your weekend? How was your weekend? What did you do? What did you see? Who did you go with? What did you learn? Was it interesting? Was it worth going to? Fabulous! What about an upcoming weekend? You can use either present continuous for plans or going to for the same purpose. You can also sneak in present simple. Have a listen. What are you doing this weekend? Present continuous for plans. What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing tomorrow? What are you going to do this weekend? Going to for a change, but the meaning of going to is the same as present continuous. So you can say, what are you doing this weekend? And what are you going to do this weekend without any change in meaning? Both structures work well for future arrangements, future private plans. Next, we're going to visit family. We're going to do some hiking. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Present simple, because have is a stative verb. In this context, the ing ending cannot be added. Do you have plans? And one more. What are you up to this weekend? It's another question that we use to find out what plans people have. What are you up to this weekend? There you go. Tenses, fixed expressions, and 8 phrasal verbs. What a productive class. But wait, to make it really stuck, you gotta put in some more effort. Say these sentences out loud. Time to practice. Listen and repeat. Let's go. I'm going to have a night in. I'm going to have a night in. Let's kick back and relax this weekend. Let's kick back and relax this weekend. We should make the most of the weekend. We should make the most of the weekend. After the party, we need to clean up the house before our guests arrive. After the party, we need to clean up the house before our guests arrive. I'm feeling tired, so I think I'll just stay in and watch movies. I'm feeling tired, so I think I'll just stay in and watch movies. Let's chill out at the park this weekend. Let's chill out at the park this weekend. After a long week at work, I like to wind down by taking a walk. After a long week at work, I like to wind down by taking a walk. We're having some friends over for dinner this weekend. We're having some friends over for dinner this weekend. Let's meet up with Sarah and Jack at the cafe. Let's meet up with Sarah and Jack at the cafe. It's been a while since we last saw each other. Let's catch up this weekend. It's been a while since we last saw each other. Let's catch up this weekend. We need to set off early in the morning. We need to set off early in the morning. Who did you go with? Who did you go with? What are you up to this weekend? What are you up to this weekend? We're going to do some hiking. We're going to do some hiking. I hope you'll have an amazing weekend. I'm sure you refreshed and activated your vocabulary today. If you want to support my work, please leave a review or a like or a heart, and that will keep this podcast running and it will make me very happy. Thank you. Don't forget to download the worksheet. If you're a member of Top People, you already get my newsletter and the worksheet is in your inbox. But if not, go and grab it at teacherola.com/242. See you next week. Stay fearless, say it out loud. I'm your teacher, Teacher Ola, and you are listening to Teacher Ola Podcast. Bye for now.